Yep.
Hey, Picks Parlay family, welcome to Game Time Decision. I'm your host, Detroit Lenny, and I'm joined with our favorite knuckleheads here from Earl Sports Bets, Tim and Nick. Earl, gentlemen, how we doing? How's it going? How's our beautiful Thursday afternoon?
It's going good. Kind of a up and down day so far, but I mean the best game so far today. My Fury 2-0 to Strawless, so that was fantastic. So that's my biggest one of the day. I was
Wow.
excited about that one. But
Did you win
no,
your last Woodie bet from this morning?
no, I didn't.
Oh, damn it.
The early games sucked. Actually, the only games that have been going well today are the last two, which is I cashed on Furia, and FaZe is looking good to cash that bet. But other than that, it's been a very, very rocky day.
Okay. Nick, Earl, are you ready for hockey tonight?
Yes, I am. It's a fun slate. I'm definitely looking forward to getting into it.
Fair enough. All right, guys. So this is how this show works. Tim Earl's going to go over the NBA injury report updates, all that good jazz. And then Nick Earl's going to go over all the NHL updates, goalie updates, all that good jazz. And then you guys are going to hit the thumbs up button. If you got any questions for games or anything tonight, feel free to drop them in the chat. We'll go over them after we're done here real quick. Tim Earl, we're going to start with you, Nick. We shall return. Tim Earl, you're about to go on a little mini vacay. I mean, no NBA for 5, 6, 7 days.
Yeah.
Not till next Thursday. You got a week worth after today.
Yeah, I will say I was talking to Nick and he gave me permission. I'm gonna take a couple of days off the ESB show as well because there's no NBA. So most likely you'll see Terry or Vito or somebody with Nick.
It's gonna be a mess.
Pretty much every day from Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday.
It's going to be awesome. Nothing but hockey.
Tuesday I have to be on the show because Nick has class, but I'm gonna take a nice little vacation. Yeah. Where all I have to focus on is college basketball. It's going to be kind of nice.
Hey, sometimes it's good to just like replug, re-energize, kind of chill, just nothing. I really haven't done anything. I haven't been in no chats or I haven't watched nothing today. I kind of was a little lazy today. I'm not gonna lie. It felt good, but there's a big hockey slate on tonight, so that's what I'm gearing up for. But
go Sabres.
God, why? Just why? Why do you keep?
Because I can.
I agree with him tonight, actually.
Oh my God! Wait your turn.
Hold on. Before we jump into it, Nick, show off the jersey you got on. Yeah.
You know what's sad though? What I will say this: I know you made like a gentleman's bet, and he had to wear the jersey and all that. But let's be honest, he would have wore it anyway. He's a jersey guy. I don't know if I've seen him without a jersey on, like just in a regular T-shirt or anything. Like maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't know. Once or twice, handful of times, if that at all. Like you're wearing a cool Atlanta jersey, or you're wearing a Hawks T-shirt, but he's the jersey.
Yeah, I wear jerseys.
That's fair. Plus, this is also a brand new jersey I just got, so
it
I like
it.
it.
Shiny. It looks shiny and
I
brand
normally
new.
wear jerseys, but I've worn through all the ones that I had, and I didn't want to really repeat. I'm going back to Greenville tomorrow to change out clothes and stuff, so I'll be able to have more jerseys. But no, I'm on my last couple of shirts.
That's okay. All right, let's get into this NBA
Let's do this.
gig here. I'm going to give you the floor. Talk to us about a nice, decent NBA slate. What do we got? 5 games?
5 games.
4 games? 5 games? Yeah,
5
5 games. And then we go into the All-Star break, and then, I think everybody could need it. So, take it away, Tim.
Oh, yeah, it's going to be nice. But, 5-game slate today. I only have 2 plays, so nothing crazy. Start off, Heat are in Charlotte taking on the Hornets. Jimmy Butler is questionable for tonight's game. He'll most likely be a game-time decision. So obviously keep an eye out for starting lineups. It looks like he might be available, but we'll see. Tyler Herro is also going to be out along with Gordon Hayward in this game, but everybody else who's good to go is good to go. I feel like the biggest trap spot of the day could either be in this game or in a later game. I feel like the Heat could be a trap spot today. It would be a lean towards the Hornets, but I did not bet it. And then we get to the next game, which is the Wizards at the Nets. And if I could say anything for this one.
Stop it. Get some help.
This one's my 1-800-GAMBLER of the day. This one's ugly. Still no Kevin Durant. Kyrie Irving still can't play in New York. Ben Simmons still isn't playing. Kristaps Porzingis is out for Washington. These two teams have combined won, I think, 5 out of the last 20 games, 10-10 each. These two teams are struggling. The All-Star break will be good for Washington and for Brooklyn, for the teams who have been struggling, even Charlotte. But I'm not getting involved in this game. Too many injuries, too many bench players. I could see this one going either way. So not interested in this one. Dallas is heading to New Orleans for the next one. No real significant injuries. Anything that's been going, this is pretty much the more straightforward one. Anybody who has been playing is going to play. Anybody who's been out is going to be out. I like the under. Mavs are a heavy under team. And I don't see this one being a high-scoring game. Last day before the All-Star break, I don't see them going and trying to score 115 points each. I like the under 214 in this game. I feel like this one could be your biggest trap spot of the day. Sixers are at the Bucks. Bucks are about 6-point favorites, 6.5-point favorites. I'm on the Sixers. Sixers are coming off their worst game in, I think, franchise history when they lost by 48 points to Boston. This is that was an ugly game. That was the second biggest margin of victory for any team for Boston this year, behind Memphis. And I think this is a good bounce back situational spot for the Sixers. I think a lot of people are going to see what happened and immediately go right towards the Bucks. Give me the Sixers plus 6.5. I'll even sprinkle a little bit on the money line. I think they can win this game outright versus the Bucks. Final game of the night. Houston Rockets are in LA taking on the Clippers. Anybody who's normally been out is going to stay out, including Norman Powell for the Clippers. And then Kevin Porter Jr. is questionable for Houston. He's actually doubtful now. That has just been put out. But other than that, I don't have anything from this game. It's an 11-point spread on the Clippers. It would be a lean towards the Rockets, but I'm not really interested in that game. That is all 5 games on today's slate. We can't wait for the All-Star break, take a couple-day break. I will tell you guys, I am not betting the All-Star game because it is stupid. It's Team Durant versus Team LeBron. I do not care. So, no, I'm not interested in that. They drafted teams. It's whatever. I know Nick's waving at the over. I'm not going to be betting that game, so I'll give you that.
It's like 320 or something like that. It's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous.
Like, I'd rather watch soccer. Yeah. That's where I'm at, folks.
Okay.
Wow. I'd rather watch Tim's guys play Fortnite and go pew 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 or whatever.
It's Counter-Strike, not Fortnite.
My bad. I don't know. But I will say this. I like your 76ers play a lot. I also like the Mavs under and the Mavs. Just the Mavs, money line.
Careful with the Mavs. I feel like that could be a potential trap spot as well, where people can see the Mavs at a small line, them being number 5 in the West against a team that's borderline a playing team. And it's only a 2.5, and they might see that and, easy grab, and then you could see Pelicans win by 20 tonight. I don't think they win by 20, but it could definitely happen. So just be careful with the Mavs tonight.
Fair enough. All right, we're going to bring... Gonna take you out. We're gonna bring Nick in. We're gonna have some big boy talk. Tim, don't go anywhere. We'll be back. We're gonna talk some NHL injury and goalie update news with our hockey expert. I mean, so we're gonna contractually I have to call him that, but I'm just kidding. And it's a shiny, pretty sweet jersey. I will say that it's like itching to be spilled.
It's the newest one I just got. So hey. I had to get something
on there.
Yeah, I had to get a Buffalo jersey for when Tim and I go to the game against Carolina in April. So
that's awesome. All right, I'm going to give you a floor. Let's go through some NHL news, and then we'll head over to the chat. Don't go nowhere if you're in there. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button. We will be with you momentarily.
Yeah, should be a fun night here. We're going to kick it off here with the St. Louis Blues and the Montreal Canadiens. The Blues have Ville Husso confirmed in net. Samuel Montembeault confirmed in net for the Habs. No Scandella for the Blues. Other than that, this is a healthy team. And actually, Montreal's looking a little healthier now. The only ones they're missing that they haven't missed all year is Savard, Dvorak, and Drouin. They're still without Ben Chiarotto, Pitlick, Allen, Edmondson, Weber, Price, all the other names. But this is actually probably one of the shortest lists I've seen for Montreal all season long. I don't care. This Montreal team sucks. Their best play, the most talented person on that team is their head coach. So yeah, I'm on the team total over here for the St. Louis Blues. I think they take care of business in this one. I like Kyrou and I like Tarasenko to score a goal as well. Next matchup of the day, the Ottawa Senators are taking on the Buffalo Sabres.
Stop it. Get some help.
I really like this bum fight, though. Put yourself away. There you go. Ottawa Senators, it's looking like Philip Gustafsson. Matt Murray and Anton Forsberg are most likely not available tonight. So it's going to be the third string goalie for the Senators. No Batherson still. Big one. No Thomas Chabot. They're still without Norris as well. So this is a beat-up Ottawa Senators team. Now, Sabres are not particularly healthy as well. They're still without Middlestat. They're still without Butcher. They're still without Cagliata, Hinostroza, Colin Miller, Jack Quinn. So they are missing a few players as well. Craig Anderson is going to be a net take on his former team in the Senators here. It takes a lot for me to say this. I like the Sabres tonight. I like the Sabres team total over 3.5. I like the full game over. I like Alex Tuck and Tage Thompson to put one in the back of the net as well tonight. So that's where I'm looking at for this game. Next spot here, the Detroit Red Wings are taking on the New York Rangers here. Both goalies not confirmed yet. Shocker, Detroit hasn't confirmed a goalie. Alex Nedeljkovic in net for the Red Wings. Igor Shesterkin expected in net for the Rangers. Still no Vladislav Nemestikov for the Red Wings, as well as Verona and Lindstrom. Other than that, it's a bunch of depth guys that they've been missing. No Patrick Nemeth or Cabo Caco for the New York Rangers. I like the over in this game. I got it at 5.5. And Detroit Lenny will like to hear this. The Red Wings are a live underdog tonight. I think they are 100% a live underdog tonight.
You're damn right they are.
So I would be leaning towards the Red Wings. The only thing that kept me off of their team total is Igor Shesterkin is good at hockey. Other than that, he's the only bright spot on that Rangers team, I think. Other than they have a good power play and a good goalie. Their 5-on-5 numbers suck. I like the over 5.5 in that spot. The Pittsburgh Penguins take on the Toronto Maple Leafs in this one here. No Bluger, no O'Connor, no Zucker still for these Pittsburgh Penguins. Maple Leafs are healthy. They're 100% healthy. Both goalies are confirmed. Tristan Jarry for Pittsburgh, Jack Campbell for the Leafs. I like the Leafs team total over 3.5. A little bit of a letdown spot for the Penguins coming off of that massive comeback win in overtime against their rivals in the Flyers. After Crosby's 500 goal, we have the Leafs trying to avoid being swept by the Penguins this year. I think the Leafs come out and they put up some goals here. I like also Michael Bunting at plus 250 and Mitchell Marner, I believe, at plus 160 to score a goal as well. Next spot here, the Washington Capitals and the Philadelphia Flyers in this spot here. Ilya Samsonov confirmed in net for the Capitals. Martin Jones is going to be in net for the Philadelphia Flyers. No Schultz, no Oshie still, no Mantha still for the Capitals, as well as no Vanacek. Still no Broussard, no Couturier, no Ellis, no Farabee, no Hayes, no Ristolainen, and no Thompson for the Philadelphia Flyers. I was hoping for a 6.5 in this game to take the under. The only thing I took, Ovechkin to score a goal at even money. Moving on here, Boston Bruins, New York Islanders, Linus Ullmark confirmed, and Ilya Sorokin confirmed as well. Brad Marchand is the only one out this game. Patrice Bergeron expected back in the lineup here tonight. And on the other side here, Semyon Varlamov is still on COVID, and Josh Bailey is out for this game, which I need to see, which means with Josh Bailey out, that means I think Clutterbuck's moving up to the top line with Anders Lee and Matthew Barzal. I'm surprised I didn't put Kiefer Bellows or Oliver Wahlstrom on the top there instead of Clutterbuck and removing him from the fourth line. But with that being said, I like the over in this game. I got it at 5, though. At 5.5, I don't know if I like it as much. I like that safety net of being able to push a 5 if it's 2-2. These two teams generally do trend over when they go up against each other. And I know everybody loves to look at the Islanders and think under, under, under. This team's been an over team recently. I like over 5 in this game. Seattle Kraken are at the Winnipeg Jets in this next game. Philip Grubauer confirmed. Eric Cormier confirmed. Jaden Schwartz is still out, as well as Kuhlman and Tanev on the Seattle side. Andrew Kopp, Nikolai Ehlers as well, and then a bunch of depth guys for the Winnipeg Jets are out. I think this is the Jets' 6th game in 9 or 10 days. They've been playing a lot of hockey, and they're going to continue playing a lot of hockey. I think it's time we start looking to not back the Winnipeg Jets just because they're getting burnt out here. And this is a lot of games in a very short time for them. I like Seattle to keep this game a little bit lower scoring as well. I like the Winnipeg Jets team total under 3.5 at -130. I think that Grubauer has a good game tonight. And I think that these tired Jets struggle to put up any offense. Moving on to the next game here. Columbus Blue Jackets are at the Chicago Blackhawks. Elvis Merzlikins confirmed in net for the Blue Jackets. And get this, it's going to be Arvik Soderblom in net for the Chicago Blackhawks. Arvik Soderblom. With no D'Elia and no Lankinen available, they went to Soderblom in net for the Blackhawks here. No Marc-Andre Fleury. They're not going to burn him out again tonight. And I bet this. Let's Korpisalo's day to day. Merzlikins is starting now. No Jake Bean. Still no Robertson and still no Texier. No Jonathan Taves. No Tyler Johnson. And no Stillman still here for these Blackhawks. I got this at team total over 2.5 here for the Blue Jackets, and I like the full game over. I got this at 5.5 yesterday. I don't mind it at 6 today. I see these two teams putting up goals against each other. Next matchup here, Anaheim at the Edmonton Oilers here. We have Stolarz expected in that, I want to say. It still says expected. Yeah, it could be Gibson. Keep an eye out on that. I don't know who the goaltender is going to be for Anaheim. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Stolarz because Gibson played last night. And Mike Smith's confirmed in net here for the Edmonton Oilers. No Josh Manson for these Ducks. But other than that, they're getting healthier. They've had Troy Terry back. They got Getzlaf back. They got Milano back. They got Raquel back. They got Zegras back. On the other side, no Archibald, no Cassian, no Duncan Keith, no Chris Russell, no Kyle Turris for the Edmonton Oilers. I think this is an Edmonton spot, though. And I'm gonna. This may sound crazy. There's stupider bets than to take the Edmonton Oilers to win the Pacific Division at 16-1 right now. I think this is probably the best time to take them, and that's because Vegas is going to start to spiral a little bit with their questionable goaltending, with Laurent Brossoit and Thompson as their top 2 goaltenders. No Lehner available, and the Flames have been really good lately, but they're bound to regress a little bit here. And I wouldn't be surprised if this Edmonton Oilers team under a new head coach can make things interesting because we've seen this a few times. We saw this last year with the Canadiens where they replaced their head coach halfway through the season and made a Stanley Cup run. We saw this in 2019 with the Blues where they replaced their head coach halfway through the season and made a Stanley Cup run and won it all. We've seen this multiple times where teams that replace their head coaches halfway through the year make a run with that new head coach. Wouldn't be surprised if it's the Oilers this year. To be completely honest, their goaltending's still questionable. They need to go out and get another goaltender, but they're stupider bets than to take the Oilers to win the Pacific Division. I did take Connor McDavid to score a goal at +110. As long as he's anywhere +105 or better, he's a plug and play. Just bet it and forget it. And I took a shot here. I saw he scored a goal the other night. I'm going to take Warren Foegele +350 to score a goal here for the Edmonton Oilers. Hopefully they get a little bit more depth scoring here from guys like Foegele and from Priarby and Nugent Hopkins and Kane and Barry. I think they start seeing some other players scoring that are not named McDavid or Draisaitl. That would be really good for this team. I like the Oilers team total over 3.5. Final game of the night, Vancouver Canucks and San Jose Sharks. Thatcher Demko and James Reimer is expected. No confirmed goalies here in this game, so keep an eye out for that. No Pullman, no Sutter for these Canucks. No Aiden Hill, no Eric Carlson, no LeBlanc for the Sharks. I'm leaning towards the Sharks here. I like their team total over 2.5. If it's not Thatcher Demko in net, I'm probably going to bet that later tonight. So I'm going to keep an eye out who the starting goaltender is for the Vancouver Canucks. Because that was the one thing that kept me off of the Sharks is Thatcher Demko equals good at hockey. And I don't need another performance like Demko had the other day against the Leafs, where the Leafs peppered him with 52 shots. He only gave up 2 goals on 4.55 expected goals against. So I would lean Sharks. If you give me a goalie with the Canucks that's not named Thatcher Demko, I will bet the Sharks. But until then, I'm going to remain off this game completely, other than Tomas Hertl to score a goal. But that is everything I have from the NHL slate tonight. Should be a fun night of hockey. Back to you, Detroit, Lenny.
Lots and lots of hockey, which is always a good time. Always a good time. All right, that is all for the lots of good information, man. I'm telling you what, nobody breaks it down like this, man. Sometimes I'm like, hey, bro, slow down, because I'm still taking notes. I will say that. So, good information with player stuff, as always. Nick Earl, we're going to bring your brother back in here. We're going to go through the chat here real quick. And real quick, let's pay some bills. As they say in the biz, we're going to cover up Nick's face. Nobody's going to be
beautiful.
That. Don't forget to visit our friends over at BetMGM. They got a pretty sweet special going on right now for the All-Star break, NBA All-Star break. If you bet BetMGM promo right now is bet $1,000 risk-free bet when you first sign up. Up to $1,000 risk-free bet when you sign up in participating states. Visit our friends over at BetMGM. Always good stuff over there they got going on. We appreciate them as always. Get that off of Nick's face real quick. And then we shall go through the chat. Let's start at the top. Sean Austin says, thoughts on the Blackhawks under 6.5 and the Wizards over 6.5. Or Wizards plus
6.5. It's a 6.5?
I don't.
I got it at 5.5 yesterday. You're gonna pay some.
I
juice
don't
on 6.5. You're gonna pay some juice. But
let me ask you this real quick, or Tim, answer the Wizards 6.5 real quick, because
no bet. That I don't like that game at all. I just don't. Okay. I didn't go after it.
Nico, I know we've talked about this particular game, the Blackhawks and the Columbus Blue Jackets. We both like the Blue Jackets in one way, shape, or another. Yep. Why are they not favored? I feel a little hesitant. I mean, I've bet the Blue Jackets money line. I have their team total over. I like it. I don't like the Blackhawks spot here with this goalie from God knows where. They just pulled out a Walmart parking lot or something. I don't know. I'm not really dogging on them like that, but I'm just saying I feel like the line should be flipped. Am I being suckered into a trap bet? Or no?
I don't know. You can come to me tomorrow, same time tomorrow, and say, "Wow, Blackhawks won that game," and I'll be like, "Makes sense." I can see this being a 4-3 win for the Blackhawks. To be completely honest,
really?
But you give me 2.5 on Soderblom to score 3 goals against Soderblom and a weak Chicago Blackhawks defense that even makes Marc-Andre Fleury look bad sometimes. So yeah, I'm totally okay with that. I can see this being 4-3 Blackhawks though. So that's why I took the over, and that's why I take a team total. So I don't have to worry about the Blue Jackets blowing a lead, because I can see this being 3-1 Blue Jackets, and then bam, we see a Blackhawks 4-3 win in overtime.
See, I got a little sprinkle on just the money line, just the plus. I got it at like plus 120 though at one point. Now it's down to 107.
You could have gotten I think 135, 140.
130 I think last night. Yeah. And then I sprinkled a little bit on what I bet a full unit on just the Blue Jackets money line, but I sprinkled a little bit on the Blue Jackets money line and over 6 is where I had it. So that's at like plus 250, 60. 70-ish range. I don't know exactly. Yeah, I can't remember.
Don't hate that.
But I thought, Blue Jackets could score. They could light homeboy. They could light this dude up for 5. The Blue Jackets have been known to score some goals. They haven't recently, but I don't hate all that. So that's all I had on that. But while you were breaking down that Blue Jackets game, I wanted to ask you, why aren't they favored? And maybe by puck drop, it might be a straight pick 'em.
Yeah, and Columbus is putting up chances, too. They've put up at least 3 expected goals in 4 of the last 6 games, so they have been putting up offense.
There you go.
3 goals is not bad.
Jay Mula says he missed the show earlier, but thoughts on Middle Tennessee -4. Did you have a play on that?
That's -4 now. Wow, that's exactly where we had that game line because I was looking at that game last night for Middle Tennessee -2.
Okay.
But we didn't. That was one of the games we were looking at, or I was looking at for sides that just wasn't enough value to make the top 5.
Fair enough. Sean Austin says, "Effing Flames." That's how he said it too. Effing Flames. Yesterday I had 5-2 as exact score, and they messed it up with a goal with 90 seconds left.
Yeah, the Flames are pretty good right now.
Man, do you guys watch real quick? I know, side note, nobody asked about this, but I know me and Nick Earl watched it because we were in a group chat talking about it. But that Vegas Knights game and the Colorado Avs game, if that didn't give you a preview of playoff hockey for coming up in a few months, I don't know what would. I mean, you were just on the seat. I mean, I was on the Avs side, so it worked out for me, but it was like, whoo-wee.
To be honest, I watched, I think, all of them. To be honest, I think I watched all of a minute and a half of that game. I watched more of Canada, United States.
I flipped. I'm not going to lie. But then Canada got up real early, which made me want to watch the Avs game, which was pretty back and forth the whole time.
Olympic hockey futures have not been bad. I cashed my.
We've made money on Olympic hockey. I
cashed the Canada women's team to win the gold. And now I have my other future heading into the semifinal at +425 with Russia for the men's. So I'm hoping we see Russia.
Tim Earl, I forgot to text you last night, but I bet overnight snooker.
What is snooker?
Pool. Like, stick ball, like 8-ball, 9-ball. It's called snooker in real life, like on a competition level. Just pool. Yeah, I did. I don't know. I was bored. It was a little sprinkle just for the hell of it on 2 dudes. I took chalk all day. But, hey, whatever. I just realized the cash because they must have just finished. You're muted, Tim.
I am muted. I don't know why I'm muted.
I don't know.
Anyways, screw you because I sent you my Counter-Strike play.
I know you did.
I sent you those, and I don't even get nothing from you.
It was like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning my time, which I know it's like 3, 4 a.m. your time, and I didn't even. It was a midnight trip to the big boy room, the little boy's room, and I just did it.
Hey, I'm up at 6:30 in the morning. I can get to your text and figure out where that stuff is.
That's fair. I apologize. It will not happen again, sir.
Damn right.
Damn right.
LB says, "What up, guys? What's happening, Elliot?" Francisco says he likes the Blue Jackets team total over 2.5. I do like that.
That is a handicappy tone play for me.
Mine too. Mine. My one handicap 10 pick is, although I'm 1-1 for the whole month of February, so it doesn't really matter. I got the Blue Jackets team total over 2.5 and the Ducks Oilers under 6.5. I don't think 6. I think 6.5 is too much, but those are my two.
And I got the Blues team total as well.
I don't blame you. You've been kept crushing it. I mean, I will give credit when credit is due.
Okay.
Crushing it on team totals.
First place.
Yeah. Give the thumbs up. I appreciate it. Hand sanitizer, I don't know. Nick without jerseys like Lenny without his D hat. I got a lot of hats, though. We've counted my Detroit shirts, but we have never not a lot all have just D's.
Nick now has a Google Sheets of all the different jerseys he has.
I know. He shared it with us.
We'll go through the chat and then can you pull that up just to when is
That's fair.
At the end of the season? It's decided there in the other season.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. All the green.
All the green is the jerseys we have. All the red is the ones we need.
So if anybody has that, we'll set up a PO.
I'm going to send you a Red Wing jersey.
And of course, I have statistics on how many we need and what's the percentage of jerseys we have.
Why would you not, bro? Elliot B says the house on the Rangers tonight. Vancouver money line under on the Rangers game. Blues -1.5. Bucks cover and freak double.
I could see the
Rangers are the most overrated team in hockey.
I will say this: they got good goaltending. They have 0 offense, though.
They got Shesterkin is their entire team.
That's the thing. The Wings have been scoring a little bit lately. I don't want to toot our own horn or anything like that. I'm not trying to be that guy.
Wings haven't scored,
But-
yes. But it's been against Philadelphia.
Right.
And yeah, they put up 4 against Minnesota.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not sitting here. I'm definitely not saying Wings for the cup or anything like that. But
No,
if the
who would
Wings
say
win
a
this
crappy team
game,
to win a cup? Like,
if the Wings win this game 3-2, I'm not surprised.
yeah,
Just saying.
I have over 5.5 though, so I would like 4-2.
Okay, I'll take an empty netter. John says missed show earlier. Thoughts on? Oh, we are Middleton.
We already did that
Yeah,
one.
we already did
We
that.
did that. Leafs money line. I know. How many times are you gonna tell me that? Panarin is a beast. Did I say that right? Panarin.
Yeah, Artemi Panarin. He's
Panarin
the
Brett,
only
Panarin
other
Brett.
bright
I like
spot
Panarin
for that
Brett.
team. Him and Zibanejad, I guess, yeah. But I mean,
Hat trick for him
they
tonight.
They got a good power play.
Come on, dude.
That's about it.
I think Elliott's a Rangers fan. I just think
Oh,
he's a
for
Just
sure
little
he
bit.
He's a
Here's the
bandwagon
thing.
Rangers fan. He's a bandwagon Dodgers fan.
Well, here's the
that we
well.
gotta figure that out.
He's from New
Yankee
York. He's a New Yorker,
Yankee
so of
guy.
course he's a Yankee guy. He's a Ranger guy. I mean, I get it. I mean, I'm Tigers, Wings, Lions, Pistons. Like it is what it is. But I get that. My thing is though, I will say this: I just don't trust Red Wing goaltending. That's my problem.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, with
which
that-
team
yeah,
shows up? And Nedeljkovic
yeah.
stands on his head. You ain't winning shit. Okay. If Grice is in net, I'm not bet. I don't want. nothing to
Speaking
do with
as an
that.
Islanders fan, Grice is no good. And looking at Nedeljkovic, I can tell why Rod Brindamore had no problem getting rid of him.
Yeah, he's not great. I mean, he's a stopgap for the future for sure. Like, I mean, we're building, so I mean, we're not making a
Yeah,
run for the cup. So
Nedeljkovic was good last year because of Carolina's defense in front of him.
right,
It was like Fleury in Vegas last year. He was only good because of his defense in front of him.
preach, brother. Joe says, yo, how we doing? He's parlaying the Penguins, Blue Jackets, and the Canucks tonight.
Careful with the Penguins.
I don't like the Penguins.
tonight.
I like the Blue
I'm
Jackets.
not a fan of the Canucks. I like the Blue Jackets. I'm not a fan of the Canucks.
That's fair. I got some issues in my chat thing. So, hey, Lenny, Red Wings win tonight. I agree. See? Hi, gentlemen. Good luck. Nets under. MVP is Jokic.
Yeah,
What do you
I
think
already.
about that
I've
Nets
already.
under?
Yeah, why not with the Nets under? Who does Brooklyn honestly have that's going to score? And then who do you call it? It's very defensive. Washington's a very good defensive team this year.
That's fair. Sean says under 6.5 in the Blue Jackets is minus 135 on MGM, I think.
Okay.
I don't know, because, dude, they could light him up for 5 real quick. And then, I mean, Columbus's goaltending's not great. If that game ends up like a shit show at 6-5 or something like that, that's the only thing I worry about. I just think there's better.
I would love
totals to bet.
6-5. I would love 6-5.
I know you would.
I would
I
cash
know.
both my bets and I would move on with my day.
As long as it's Columbus, I'm good. Not a bandwagon guy. I've been a Rangers. You have.
I meant like a homer better. You bet on them because you're a fan. That was my point.
It's Terry Edelman's Wild.
Yeah. It's my Wings. I bet on Calgary to win a cup. Here's the thing with the
I don't
Wings.
mind
Well,
that.
I'll say this.
Yeah, there you go. I like it.
I will say this. I won't blindly bet on my Wings. Like, I'll talk myself into betting on my Wings for sure. And I will sprinkle a little bit, but I won't blindly bet on them or any of my home teams, or anything like that. But
Tigers first 5.
Tigers first 5 is just stop it. Like, I take my glasses off for that. Dude, that's easy money.
Yeah.
I don't need to see shit. Just Tigers first 5.
And there is one thing I do want.
Exactly.
There is one thing I do want to ask Elliot about this Calgary futures. When did you bet it? If you bet it within the last week, you probably got the worst odds of this season for the Calgary
Earlier
Flames
in the
because-
season, it was
because-
way better.
Oh, I gave them out. I did a future show with Terry in the beginning of the season. I gave the Flames to win the cup out at 50-1. So I've liked
I
them
think
all
we
season.
talked
I didn't
about this
bet
on Net Picks and Chill on episode 1, probably when we went
Yeah,
over.
I
features.
didn't bet it. I didn't bet it, unfortunately. But
Don't hate it.
I have I gave out Carolina, I gave out Calgary, and I gave out Seattle. But I gave out a couple good ones there for potential
fair.
Stanley Cup winners that I don't have money on either to win the Stanley Cup. So
All right, guys. That's gonna do our time right here. We're about 4 or 5 minutes over. So appreciate you guys stopping by. Tim, we won't see you till like next Thursday.
Yeah. No, that
Are you gonna miss us? I know.
Of course.
Okay,
Oh,
Tim.
shit,
Tim,
I'm supposed to be sad.
I'll text you my snooker plays.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Counter-Strike card will be coming out soon.
Perfect.
Tim's going to be betting hockey the next few days.
Oh my good Lord, help us.
College
Sweet
basketball
Mother
and
Mary.
Counter-Strike. That's all I need right now.
Lord help him. Gaming gods, please help Tim get through this weekend. Please.
Oh, no. It'll be nice. It'll be nice. I'm
Yeah,
not
all
worried
right.
about it.
NBA is
All right,
overrated
guys.
anyway. All right, bye.
Join us Monday through Friday, though, 6 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Pacific. We're always here going over all the NBA and injury updates and news. Don't forget to hit the thumbs up button, like it, share it, tell a friend, tell your mail lady. You'd be surprised you want to hear the three of us talk sports. All right, guys. Good luck. Unless you're against us, you know the drill. Peace out. See you tomorrow.